Hello everyone and welcome back to the Multimedia Assignment. I'm Feng and today I'm going to talk about the chapter 1 in the book, The Universe, and particularly is the section 12.1, The Night Sky. The reasons for me to choose this chapter because it is talks about the ancient history when people didn't have any city lights or the pollutions, so they just observed the clear sky and measured the time by the stars. And it also brings me back to my childhood, that when I usually look up into the sky and I wish that one day I will travel into the galaxies. It sounds crazy, but I like that. The first thing the chapter emphasizes is observing the sky was an important activity, and many early civilizations that they built the observatories with sighting device to check and record astronomical events. And it gives the example of Stonehenge, which was built in England around 2600 BC by the Neolithic people. And the second thing that the chapter says is stars appear as point source of light, and each star generates its own light. And the star seems to twinkle because density differences in the atmosphere refract the point of starlight one way, then the others as the air moves. And the third thing the chapter says is the unit of astronomical distance that use time is the light year, which is the distance that light travels by 1 year, and about 9.5 times 10 the power of 12 kilometers. And the final thing is the sun is just an ordinary star with an average brightness, and it is a massive dense ball of gas with a surface heated to incandescence by energy released from the fusion reaction deep within. But it's also used as the references for understanding all other stars. There are two things that can learn from this section. The first one is the figure 12.1, which is two photographs of the ancient civilizations used celestial circles of motion as clocks and calendars. As you can see in the picture B is the snapshot of the position of the Big Dipper over a period of 24 hours as it turns around the North Star, so that the ancient people used the North Star as the center and then divide the time by the position of the stars around it. And the second thing I can learn is the real example of why people see the road appears to simmer on the hot summer day. And the reasons for that is the reflected light from the planet does not seem to twinkle. However, the sufficient air movement can cause planets to appear to simmer. And thank you for listening.